don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Whole club selling out of hit the door stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really matters.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Miami Dolphins. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive starts with a run from Imx3k13. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line. The Dolphins at 5-7 now on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Play action. Now it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You talk about this Titan defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. Just down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Full connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where
rush comes and they block it. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Dolphins nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Past the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Levis sets up to throw here. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Levis to throw it. Okonkwo holds it in left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Levis back to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And
That's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Trap 60.
On 1st down, Levis. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Here's Levis. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Levis, quick completion out wide. Touchdown! A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Folk connects on the extra point, and it is 28-0.
Dolphins nothing.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Achane. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Watch it, Oscar.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. First and 10, it's Levis. Able to find Dowell. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks. 34 yards. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Dolphins, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Levis to throw on first and 10 here. And the catch made by Hopkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 38 now. Here's second and a yard. Levis. That pass taken in by Burks. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Levis now on first and 10. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Steps away to his left, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you've got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back, because even if he doesn't have the ball.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Full connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one. Each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So the pick 6, and now Levis right back to the air. Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer
to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Tua sets up to pass it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
1st and 10. Here's Levis. Going for the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Here's Tua. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots.
Well, it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad.
But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Hey, long.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Levis from the gun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakakwo with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Titans are pouring it on. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
All right, let's go.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, Levis. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Titans get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Dolphins 7.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hey, get set.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Tua going to throw. And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 37 yards.
And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And now here is another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Next to score, Titans 77, Dolphins 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Hey, 21
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. Out.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here. Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
23 yards. First down, Tennessee.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks.
Levis back to throw.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Brandon Jones in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Here's Levis. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Levis sets up to throw here.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Levis now on 2nd down. That one's taken in by Spears.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Now Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 14.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Come on, 2, ice jam. Ice.
A give left side, here's Achane.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Down and 2.
Hey, Watson, Oscar, Watson.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. 3rd down and 13. Back to throw, it's Levis.
Flush to his right. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Able to find Dowell.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Levis.
This is caught inside the 15. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
And the Titans 1st down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Charles, are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Titans, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8, and they'll get a chance to redeem